Well, in 2020, the Chairperson of Parliament's watchdog committee, SCOPA, declared the corruption at the Water and Sanitation Department among the worst ever seen. Well, this week, the department, under relatively new leadership, updated MPs on their key infrastructure projects, and Minister Senzo Mchunu conceded they're suffering major delays. One of the projects, the raising of the Clanwilliam Dam wall, has been in the pipeline for so many years now, and it stands only to be finished exactly 1 year from now. But to explain if that goal still stands, we have the department's spokesperson, Sputnik Ratau, live on the line to us. Sputnik, I used to, welcome to the show. I used to sit in those SCOPA hearings some while before your minister was in place, and the wasteful expenditure and deviations from that we were hearing about from Treasury were quite remarkable. How have you recovered, or are you recovering from that kind of, I don't think it could be called looting as yet, but as that money disappearing from your coffers?
Yes, thank you very much for the opportunity, Annika. Yes, it's true. We have had a very rough time in terms of our performance, both financially as well as technically over a period. But when you refer to the actual financial activities, we have done quite well over the last year to a year and a half, to the extent that if you remember that one of our accounts, the water trading entity at some point, had to operate with an overdraft, which was an illegal act in terms of the PFMA. That has remedied itself. We have been able to get out of that, and the trading entity is now in the black, and quite healthily so. We are seeing that the main account as well has turned around quite a lot. We know that at the end of the last financial year, we were able to get a very good response from the Auditor General in terms of our financial management. We are moving along that route very strongly, and I know that Minister has actually put a very strong emphasis on that line in our function, and that is why one of the things that has happened in the last month or so is that we have now had a full-time CFO appointed in the department, which has been lacking for quite a bit of time.
Sputnik, I want you to have the best interview possible, and your screen is jumping up and down. I don't know if it's on your knees. Sometimes people put their laptops on their knees and they move their knees up and down. If you can just try and stabilize that, that would be great. But I'll carry on so long. The Clanwilliam project that was mooted, I think, in 2000 or 2001, is that on track now to be completed 23 years later?
Yes, it is very much on track. It is one of the projects that have been delayed, and Minister has made a very clear, has given a very clear direction. Are going to do is actually give a lot of work on those delayed projects. That is why Clanwilliam is one, Hazelmere in KZN is another. We do have one of our bugbears, which is the Nandoni dam in Limpopo. That project is well on stream. Minister has agreed with the contractors that by the latest September of this year, that pipeline will be completed. So those are some of the ones, and we know that Balhamahara in the Northern Cape is another one that we are giving very great attention to.
Sputnik, before I let you go, at your appearance before SCOPA, what kind of sort of send-off did you get? Was the chairperson and those sitting in the committee happy with the progress that's been made since so much corruption and wasteful expenditure was exposed, and the progress you've made so far?
The portfolio committee and yes, from the chairman right through, yes, with those points of emphasis, obviously, that would come from the members. But generally, the reception was very positive, and we believe that with the minister and the DG, by the way, fully appointed as well, there is going to be comfort in the leadership, and therefore we can be able to make sure that the department actually goes on to provide the services that it needs to do for the people of South Africa.
All right, thank you so much there. That was Water and Sanitation Department spokesperson Sputnik Ratau. Thank you for your time.